Hello everybody. I'm gonna start this video with a little bit something different. I'm gonna take a big gulp of water, just to remind everybody else who's watching that hydration is very important. Stay hydrated. Lovely. Okay, so welcome back to another video from me, GeoDubz, and today we are gonna do who would have thought it? Yet another daily challenge. This would be my 7th on this channel, so that means it's basically a full week. And with some varying results throughout, I would say we are improving, which is wonderful to see. Let's go ahead. This was yesterday's score. We got into the gold, 22,917, with a pretty crazy Thailand guess at the very last second there. Let's go ahead and play the one from today. So, also let's get our overlay on and commence. So, we have found ourselves on the shore right next to some bathrooms. Ooh, this is very unique. I don't exactly... Are those license plates Hawaiian? Have I seen Hawaiian license plates having rainbows on the background? This very well could be Hawaii. That's my strongest guess right now. There's a slim chance it, oh wait, yeah, hold on a second. Punalu Black Sand Beach Park. Okay, you know what? This shouldn't be too hard to find. I was thinking like maybe it could be Guam or American Samoa because they do appear sometimes, but no. I think this is very clearly Hawaii. And lo and behold, there's Punalu. I hope that was somewhat close to the pronunciation. If not, I do apologize. The Black Sand Beach Park, though. Where would that be? Because, I mean, it could just be this, but the location itself doesn't make me think of it that way. It's got to be, like, we have 1 minute and 30 seconds left. It's got to be kind of somewhere under our nose here, and we just got to go ahead and find it. Slim chance, or small chance. There is a chance, basically, that it could be in a part that's not what we just saw marked as Punalu on the map. But this is tricky. I'm looking at a different one. Oh, you know what? I didn't actually get that good of a look here. Where are, like, which direction is this going in, basically, is what I want to know. The shore is, like, to our sort of, like, southeast, which definitely makes sense. This is, this really shouldn't be taking up as much time as I think it is, or as I am currently seeing. I am gonna just kind of leave it, maybe. Oh, you know what? It could be this. Could be this. It could be this. Actually, I think it's this. I think it's probably gonna be over here. Although I really don't know. Like, that Black Sands beach wasn't pointed out on the map unless I missed it somewhere over here. There's 8 seconds left. We'll find out. I think we're going to get a good score either way just because Hawaii is such a small place. But, ooh. So, I don't know exactly what Punalu means, but it was in a different... This beach itself was in a different part of the state, of the island. It actually was... It was probably, as far as Hawaii guesses go, it was probably one of the furthest that it could have been. I don't know why I didn't actually check the island of Hawaii itself. To be fair, I rarely get Hawaii as around on GeoGuessr, but yeah. Okay. Is this island called Oahu? I think that's what it is. Or is that a city? I think that's the name of the island. Okay. Well, I'll know for now, or I'll know for the future, because like I said, I don't really get this coming up in games very often, and this definitely would have made more sense in terms of compass. So it is what it is. Let's go on to our next one. And we are... I don't know for sure, but I'm thinking we are in Botswana because I see the little stoplight on the back of the Google car here, which means that we are driving on the left, which means that the car is like going this way. This could also be South Africa, but just because of the flat and sort of arid landscape, usually that is more likely to be Botswana. Excuse me. Okay, let's move on a little bit. See what that sign is saying. Sepop. This is kind of blurred out, or not blurred out, but it's covered up, so I don't know what the last letter is. But you know what? The thing about Botswana is that there aren't that many settlements. I mean, there are, but a lot of them appear on the map. I've had it where when I've had a Botswana round, if I saw a sign that indicated where we were, it wasn't the end of the world to find it on the map. With nearly 2 minutes left, I think it could be doable. I'm gonna go ahead and drop it a little bit like towards the middle, maybe like somewhere like hard to say. I'm thinking more over here more than anything, but could be also closer to the border of South Africa. Tricky. Maybe I'm thinking more like over here. Let's go and keep looking for some other signs. Not sure what all that's about there. Was that a person next to? Yeah, the image quality in terms of zooming in and reading text is not wonderful. We are 18 away from Ikoga. Let's look for Ikoga. Ikoga with 1 minute left on the clock. I will be honest, I am stressing a little bit because I do want to get a good score. We did not start out with a very good score at the start there. Like, it wasn't bad, it was just not what I was hoping. Sapopa. Okay, well, I mean, one extra letter doesn't really tell us a whole lot. With 28 seconds left, I'm just gonna see, like, when this road bends, how much it changes compass direction, see if I can... It's still going fairly north to south, so maybe it is, like, this road. Could be that. I don't really know if this is a big road or a small road. It could actually be this. I'm gonna say there with 7 seconds left on the clock. Or maybe here. No. I'm gonna go back. I'm gonna go back to there, where I was. I should have gone further north, though. And actually, if I had zoomed in around here more, I would have found... oh, it's spelled Sapupa. And there's Ikoga. So, yeah, I could have seen that on the map. I was even moving around, but I think I may have stopped when I had the map up. I think I may have stopped here and not really gone further up. I haven't gotten many Botswana rounds where it's super duper far at the north border with what would this be, with Namibia, but hey, I guess I know now. So again, not a great score, not a terrible one either, kind of average, or a little bit above average, I guess, if we consider the middle average, but not to worry. Let's move on. Finding ourselves what I believe is somewhere in the Balkans. We have a gentleman here. I might be trying to hail a cab. Maybe thinks the Google car is a cab. So I've mentioned this before when we had an Italy round. In Albania, some of the license plates are like an older format where they have they don't have the blue European sort of badge on the left side. They have a red one. But then they also have a blue one on the right side. And the difference in the difference between Albanian license plates and Italian license plates is that Italian license plates are actually a lot more narrow, I've noticed. If you get basically, if you compare them, if you just open Google Street View later and compare them, actually, yeah, if you do that, you'd be able to see that they're slightly different sizes. Okay, this graffiti also... I don't know Albanian at all, but I do sort of know what it looks like. And yeah, I'm kind of fairly certain that we are in Albania. We have Molas here. I I'm not sure if this is like indicating that it's like that's the direction of like a capital city or something. Let's look for Molas on the map. We have a minute and 30 left. We shouldn't, with a fairly small country, we shouldn't doubt the fact that it could just come up for us on the map. Molas. What do we do? What are we saying for mountains? Like in this settlement here, mountains are to our. They are to our southeast. They are also kind of to our north. They are also a little bit to our west, and they are really just all around us. So we could be like over like here somewhere. Could be like maybe like over here. What was that place called again? Molas? Something like that. Oh, you know what? That could be it, actually. It could just be spelled a little bit differently. And it does look like there are mountains around us, but at the same time, like over here, it's a little bit flat, which kind of correlates with, you know, a bit of this flat landscape that you get as a break from the mountains, so to speak. Let's go back into the town, and assuming that this is the place, let's see if we can try to pinpoint it. Which we were traveling like south to north on this road, and then the road curves. Well, it curves more north, and it goes a little bit left. Oh, it doesn't correlate though. It really doesn't. But I kind of don't have anything better. Yeah. Oh, well, you know what? It wasn't actually a bad guess at all at the end because we weren't in that place. But oh no. If I had scrolled down just a little bit, mind you, I don't know how visible it would have been on the map because it only seems to come into view when I zoom in like more like that. But I could have found it. It's just pure luck that a place called, I guess this would be pronounced Smolai. I don't know if the J works as like a silent Y sound here, but it just so happens that Molai is really close to Molas. Okay, I'll take it. 4,946 points. Not a full 5K, obviously, but close enough for me to be content with it. This could be Botswana or South Africa again. Because the image quality actually looks a little bit better, I wouldn't rule out South Africa here. But let's scroll a little bit and keep looking. I want to find a sign, maybe one that has like a South African or a Botswanan highway number. That's like I'm not sure what that is. That's maybe like a tower, like a fortress of some sort, or maybe there's just storage going on. Ooh, okay, so that sign right there, that's what I was kind of after. Let's see. Okay, I saw a sign for, I believe that would be Gaborone, or Gaborone, which is the capital city of Botswana. If we're traveling to the east, that means that we could be like on this route. Yeah, so I think we would be on the A2 right now, heading towards Gaborone, and all we have to do is we just kind of have to figure out where we actually are. So this direction, if we like level it, if we basically get these pointers to go directly ahead, that is like a little bit southeast. So I'd say we are probably just like over here. Since we have time, let's go ahead and explore a little bit with the bends and see if we can find like a big road anywhere that can work as an intersection that we can, you know, maybe get a 5K on this. Or if not, just a very, very good score. The road bends like very, very subtly. That's the thing. Maybe let's go back to that sign and now see. Hold on a second. We go like this. Yeah, it goes like southeast, keeps going southeast. Keeps going southeast, keeps going southeast, keeps going southeast. And then, yeah, so that's like one road. Kind of goes... It's like blocked off. I guess maybe because you need to cross through a gate. Ooh. Could be that. That could be that. I'm not too sure. Like, that could be where we were before. Ultimately, I don't know a lot does the road start curving a little bit to, like, what is this? This is more like northeast then, and then there's a bridge here. It's not, that's not a bridge. I think that's just a ditch. Yeah, this is tricky. With 12 seconds left, I'm just gonna click where we are, and okay, it wasn't really all that close. I thought we were a lot closer to Gaborone than we actually were, or Gaborone. I guess this is that intersection that I was looking at where one road is a little bit further ahead than the other. Maybe I should have gone a little further back, but not a terrible score. I've gotten worse in Botswana, as we've seen with the what I believe was the first round, but it is what it is. Whoops. Let's go ahead on to what will be our last round, where we find ourselves Selamat. Okay, Selamat. Wouldn't that be in or is that just a word that is like hi or something, or just a greeting, or like some other basic word? I'm not too sure, but I do think we're in either Malaysia or Indonesia. It would be nice to figure that out right now. Let me just see if there's a place called Salamat in either one of those two countries, because I do recall seeing something like that. What's our landscape saying? It's like, it's very, very forested. And like, maybe it is flat to some degree, but I wouldn't also automatically call it flat. That van is very, very interesting. I've never seen one like that. I don't even know what brand that is, but anyway. Let's focus on the task at hand here. Yeah, we're driving on the left. Selamat Jalan. Why does that sound so familiar? Oh. This is probably, I'm thinking this might be Indonesia more than Malaysia. Of course, I could be wrong. No, there's the Indonesian flag. Okay, let's look for, where was it? What was it called? 1 second. Selamat Jalan. So I'm pretty convinced that this is the actual place. Now we just have to look for it. I'm going to quietly look around just because I can concentrate better, and hopefully we get there. "23 seconds left. I'm not too sure if I'm going to be able to pinpoint this. I feel like every time I get an Indonesia or Malaysia round, I see something that makes me go, ooh, I know where that is, and then I never end up knowing where it actually is. I'm just going to leave it there, because if we look at Indonesia, it's kind of in the middle. And not bad. Not bad. So this place itself... Okay, just for the sake, because I want to understand if I am actually seeing it as a place, or if I'm literally just reading the language and assuming that that's the name of a place. So now that we're finished the game, I'm just going to do a quick little Google search. Let me see what Selamat Jalan means. What was it? Meaning. Let me see what that means. It just means goodbye. So when I saw this sign, like as I was thinking about this, I realized that it literally means goodbye. Sorry, I had a suspicion, but until I looked at it, yeah. The actual place that we were in was called Siboleger or something like that, or Banten as Google Street View tells us. So, or actually, Banten was what appears to be, that's like the province or the district or whatever. Yeah, the place itself was called Siboleger or something like that. And yeah, I was basically looking at the Indonesian word for goodbye and thinking that it was a place. So I don't know if you can tell by my voice, but I'm a little bit out of it today. This wasn't the greatest game. Let's see what our score was. I mean, we did break 20,000 points, which is all right. It puts us into the silver. It is what it is. It's not a bad game at all. Hopefully tomorrow's is a little bit better. Nonetheless, I do appreciate you all for watching this video. Leave a like, leave a comment, subscribe, and share if you wish. And I will see you all here tomorrow for a new daily challenge as well. All right, take care now.